What's up? This is Leslie Wilson coming at you from Hyattsville, Maryland. This video might be a little imperfect, but it's okay. We're all imperfect people. It is World Gratitude Day, and I wanted to, in honor of that day, I wanted to share my gratitude to the people that have been there with me throughout my AVM journey. My AVM journey started in August, late August. That's when I ruptured, and about a few weeks later, I went to Howard General, the emergency room, and that's when I had the CT scan done, and where they found the bleeding, and they had acted fast. Like I was 26 at the time, so they were pretty surprised that someone my age would have a cerebral hemorrhage, and so they said, like, whichever hospital has a vacancy first, John Hopkins or University of Maryland Medical Center in Baltimore, whichever has a vacancy first, they will send me there. And there were these two ladies, Glenna Snow and Nola Hatch, that were nice enough to pick me up from home and take me to the emergency room because, like, I was in no condition to drive or take a bus. So they had taken me there, and while I was waiting for a vacancy and waiting for the ambulance to come, they sat there and they waited with me, and I'm sure they had other plans for their day, but for them to, sit there with me like that meant an awful lot. And also wanted to express my gratitude to Dr. Samard with the University of Maryland Medical Center in Baltimore. He was the one who had performed the gamma knife surgery on me to save my life, to stop the bleeding. And their whole team, like the nurses, the techs, like I don't remember their names. I had blurry vision, and I was sleeping a lot because I was on morphine or Percocets because I was in a lot of pain. So I don't know their names or their faces, but I will always remember them and everything that they have done. And my family, mainly my intermediate family, my dad, my Aunt Phyllis, my brothers, Earl and Elliot, my cousin Leslye, they were with me. They came to visit me while I was in the hospital, and like all the friends that came to visit me, like definitely a great amount of gratitude towards them. And like the new friends that I made along the way, like I gotta thank them, and then friends that stayed with me and stuck with me throughout this tough time in my life. I'm very grateful for them because like they loved me during a time when I probably wasn't the easiest person to love while I was recovering. And most of all, last but definitely not least, I definitely would like to express my gratitude to the Aneurysm and AVM Foundation. I mean, they do so much for research for vascular malformations of the brain, for AVM awareness, aneurysm awareness, and for those that have survived and their families. Like, thank you so much. And I mean, we have the walk where I've met so many wonderful people that I still keep in touch with, that I'm still friends with, and that have touched my lives. I'm going to this walk and meeting so many people, like, I've learned that there is nothing wrong with me, like, because I have an AVM, like, AVM is something that happened to me and changed my life, and caused me to want to make a change and want to do more to, spread awareness and help people and uplift people. So I definitely want to give a big thank you to them, and also to Ben's Friends Patients Community that holds avmsurvivors.org. I've met so many wonderful people there that I probably will never meet in person, but I love them so much. Like, they've become my family, so I'm very grateful to them. And definitely want to end this with a poem because that's the people that know me well know that this is what I do in my spare time, write poetry. This one is called Because of You, and this one I've written for my AVM and aneurysm friends for, just loving me and, just helping me to see the bright side of things. Here it is. For so long I've searched for a safe place, some understanding, a friendly face, a place where one like me can belong. I've searched for a place for so long. Much, much rejection I'd always find when I ache for comfort in this difficult time. If I am worth loving, I often question. I always find much, much rejection. You came along out of the blue, out of nowhere, among the crowd where no one seems to care. You helped me break this facade of strong. Out of the blue, out of nowhere, you came along. Throughout all my faults and flaws, you loved me. You opened my heart and eyes so I can see the person I truly am, which you always saw. You loved me throughout all my faults and flaws. You helped me repair my broken being. find love for myself, which is ever so freeing. I learned to see what was really there. My broken being you helped me to repair. My disability I am so much more than. There's many qualities that I have which are grand. How can I ever thank you for helping me to see? I am so much more than my disability. Because of you, I have the strength to go on in this recovery that seems so long. Now shattered now shattered are these lies that say I'm pathetic or obtuse. I have the strength to go on because of you. All right, all happy World Gratitude Day. Thank you, everybody. Peace and love. All right, bye.